You know that feeling, right? That sudden burst of motivation where you're ready to change everything, and then poof, it's gone. Well, what if I told you the key to your goals isn't about chasing that feeling, but about building something way more reliable? Today, we're going to break down 7 simple daily habits that build an unshakable mind from the ground up. It is such a frustrating cycle, isn't it? You get this incredible surge of inspiration, you make a whole new plan, you're absolutely pumped, and then a week later, it's like it never even happened. You're right back where you started. So why is motivation so flaky? Why does it always disappear right when we need it most?
Well, here's the thing. We've been relying on the wrong tool for the job. Motivation is an emotion. It's a spark. It's awesome, but it's also temporary and, let's be honest, completely unreliable. Self-discipline, though, that's a system. That is a skill you actually build. It's the engine that keeps you going long after that initial exciting spark has died out. It's your superpower.
So what is self-discipline, really? It's that power inside you to manage your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions to just keep moving, even when it's hard, even when you're tempted to quit. And here's the most important part. This is not some trait you're born with. No way. It's a muscle. You can train it, and you build that inner strength one day at a time. And hey, if you need proof of just how powerful this is, get this. A major study found that self-control is actually a stronger predictor of academic success than IQ. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. Your ability to manage yourself is more valuable than raw intelligence when it comes to hitting your goals. That completely changes the game. All right, so how do we start building this thing? Well, the journey begins the second you open your eyes. That first hour of your day is this golden opportunity, a chance to set the entire tone for success. You've probably heard this quote before, and there's a reason it has stuck around forever. It's absolutely true. Those early morning hours are this rare, quiet, distraction-free zone before the chaos of the day kicks in. It is the perfect time to build your focus. And just look at some of the most successful people in the world. Tim Cook is up at 3:45 a.m. getting ahead on emails. Jeff Bezos, on the other hand, is all about a slow, intentional morning with his family. The key takeaway here isn't that you have to wake up at a crazy hour. It's that you have to start your day with intention, with purpose. Okay, so you've got your morning dialed in. Now the next challenge is keeping that momentum going. Let's dig into the daily actions that create that unstoppable feeling, that drive to just keep winning the day. Habit number 2 sounds almost too simple, but trust me, it's a game changer. Write down your goals every single day. This tiny ritual forces you to get clear on your priorities, and it creates this powerful sense of accountability to yourself. It's like drawing a map for where you want to go today. And hey, don't just take my word for it. The science is clear. One study found you are a staggering 42% more likely to achieve your goals just by writing them down. I mean, come on, that's a 5-minute habit in the morning for a massive boost in your odds of success. That's a no-brainer. Okay, habit number 3 is all about making progress feel easy, almost effortless. Instead of staring up at a giant mountain and feeling overwhelmed, you just focus on taking one tiny little step. Think of these as atomic habits. They start small, but they build some serious momentum over time, just like a snowball rolling downhill. So what does this actually look like? Well, instead of saying, I'm gonna read a book a week, just commit to reading one single page a day. Instead of, I'm gonna write my novel, just write 50 words. The goal is to set the bar so incredibly low that you literally can't say no. That's how you build momentum that lasts. Habit number 4 is about going on the offensive. You see, all the discipline in the world isn't gonna help if your phone is buzzing and dinging every 30 seconds. You have to intentionally design your environment for focus. You have to build a fortress against distraction. And if you don't think this is a big deal, get ready for this number, because it is wild. Research shows it takes an average of 23 minutes to fully get your focus back after just one little interruption. That means every notification is stealing nearly half an hour of your best time. The cost is so much higher than we think. But look, all these habits, they need energy. They need resilience. You can't run on an empty tank, and that's where our next section comes in. These habits are the foundation, the actual fuel that powers your self-discipline. Habit 5 is all about a crucial mental shift. We have to stop thinking of exercise as a chore to make our bodies look better. It's not about that. It's about making our brains work better. Daily movement is one of the most powerful tools you have for boosting your mental clarity, your mood, and your ability to handle stress. All right, habit number 6 is probably the most underrated performance enhancer on the entire planet: sleep. A great way to think about it is the 8-8-8 rule. 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of work, and 8 hours for everything else. Family, hobbies, you name it. Seriously, quality rest is absolutely non-negotiable if you want the willpower to actually win the day. And our final habit, number 7, it might sound a little bit backward at first. We always think of discipline as being tough on ourselves, right? But true, sustainable discipline is built on self-compassion. It's about knowing you're going to slip up and having the ability to forgive yourself and get right back on track instead of letting one mistake completely derail your progress. And don't mistake this for being soft. This is a highly strategic approach. The data proves it. Research shows that people who practice self-compassion are 25% more likely to stick with their goals in the long run. Why? Simple. Because they don't let one bad day end the whole journey. Okay, so we have our 7 powerful habits. Awesome. But knowing what to do is only half the battle, right? The real question is, how do we make these things stick? How do we make them a permanent part of who we are? Let's break down a super simple, actionable plan. Here it is, your 5-step guide. First, start small. Don't try to do all 7 at once. Pick one, just one. Second, track it. A simple X on a calendar is incredibly powerful. Third, stack it. Attach your new habit to something you already do, like meditating for 2 minutes right after you brush your teeth. Fourth, set up triggers and rewards. And finally, number 5, review your progress every week and see what's working. And as you're doing all this, please keep this one idea in your mind. Missing a habit once is not a big deal. It has 0 long-term impact. But letting the shame from that one slip-up convince you to quit, that will ruin everything. The goal is not perfection, it's just consistency. The real win isn't about never falling, it's about how quickly you get back up. So if there is one thing you take away from all of this today, let it be this: self-discipline is not a finish line you cross one day. It is a daily practice. It's the sum of 1,000 tiny intentional choices you make day after day that build something incredible over time. Which really just brings us to the only question that matters now. Looking at everything we've talked about, what is the one small, simple habit that you are going to commit to starting today?